Oh, just kidding. So I bought this off of Marketplace about a year ago. My daughter can't ride it because it doesn't move fast enough to not fall over, even with the training wheels on. So we're gonna add a little bit more juice. Alright, now we just gotta get up in here so we can. Alright, time to start this breakdown. Two zippity zaps to get these screws out. Pop that cover. There's a battery chilling right there. Zippity zap, get that guard out. Pop the battery out. It's got two female and male connectors hooking it together. Time to zippity zap that side out. Zap, zap. Here we go. Pop this cover off. Broke down. Alright, I got it up on the workbench. We are tearing it apart already. Got the battery out. There's your cover. It's got the same kind of cover on either side. Pretty much just disconnected these from the battery. And then when I was trying to measure out, oops. When I was trying to measure this out to make this one work on the other side, I was trying to configure it like through there like that. It's gonna stick out quite a bit. So if I took this and I just took this and I made like a map slash plate of it, kind of just stencil it and cut it out, and then I can screw it on and put the hole in it, mount this, and everything will be solid. I dig it. That's my next move. And then this is the I think this is the charge controller fuse for the actual little charge port. Since I'm going to be using a snap in and out battery, I might bypass it. I might keep it. It might be cool to be able to charge it through that. We will see. Alright, so game plan is I got this. All the screws sitting inside of it. And then I got a piece of little tin here. Like this. Take my marker. And then I'm gonna take my tin snips. I'm gonna cut it all out. Pop a hole in the middle. Mount this bad chicken right here. And then drill out the hole so we can mount it up. Now what I'm working on here is I'm getting some wire sleeves ready, and I'm gonna find some male connectors to slap on the end of this. I used to hardwire things just straight directly in, but now I don't hardwire things straight directly in. That way I can pop it off and swap it out. Especially with this project, I wanted to use these male and female connectors. That way I can swap out if I need to swap out. I'm actually putting a step down converter in there, and that step down converter should make this thing go as fast as it was when it was new. Now that I'm done putting the male ends on that, I'm actually going to put the female and male ends on the step down converter that I'm throwing in there to make the battery from an 18 volt to a 3.7 volt, which is almost double what the little motorcycle was pushing before, but it's still not fast. But that's what we're working on right this second. First test is going to be without the step down converter. Let's see how she goes. Ooh, girl, she cooking. Now let's check it out with the step down converter installed. Slow motion format. Slow motion format. So I'm working around right now as I'm trying to figure out where to put this little Amazon step down converter. So I need to mount it somewhere. I'm trying to figure out a good place to mount this to where it makes sense and the screws don't stick through. Actually, not a bad spot. Yeah, I think that right inside the crankcase right there would be a good spot. See? Inside the crankcase, I'll wire that in there. Or not wired in there, I'll screw it in there. We'll go from there. I like it. So I was gonna run some screws through one end and have them poke out, but I also don't want them to skin up my little kiddo's leg while she's riding it. So what I'm doing is I'm pre-drilling some holes, and I'm actually gonna thread some bolts through, and then through the backside, I guess through the front of the cover, and then I'm gonna bolt them down. And then the step down converter shouldn't be bouncing around while the kiddo is riding it. That's the game plan. Safety first. We don't want any of those wires arcing on anything and smoking. Yep. Now it looks like we're about to start putting her back together. Slap it into place. Make sure all those wires don't get pinched underneath the cover because you don't want to fray those wires on accident. Little zip zap, put it back. Make sure she good. Wire hanging out, stuff it in, flip it on over. Now it's time to wire it all up. Little slip, slap, bing bang. All right, feed the wires in, make sure they don't get stuck. Sometimes the first trim didn't work out, but the way that little cover is, I just kind of use it as the template, and then we're modifying from then on. And she golden. I don't know what this is about, but we smashed the Rockstar. Blam! Let me get real personal with you real quick. So, this is our test run. Alright? This one has the step down converter in. Let's see what happens. Got high hopes. That's with the step down converter in. Alright? So on the concrete it's great. On the grass it's terrible. So maybe we'll just learn on concrete. Oh yeah, it's time for a little bit of that zip zap and put it back. Gonna pop the step down converter off and disconnect it from the actual bike itself, and then we're just gonna let the wires dangle there. Now we're just gonna run the battery straight in, zip zap, put her on back. Let's see how she moves. This is take 2. Step down converter deactivated. electrical fires are nothing new to me. The proper protocol is to not douse with water, but go ahead and disconnect that power first and see what happens. We got smoke. After disconnecting the power and kind of removing myself from the situation for a minute, making sure the smoke cleared out, I'm going to do a visual inspection real quick, make sure nothing's wrong with it. I think we're okay. It's because I was trying to burn the tire off right there, so don't try to burn the tire off, but with that step-down converter, it kills it quite a bit. That thing has lots of power. It's like a mini bike almost. We came, we saw, we had a little smoking electronics, but we got her done. She's looking good. We ryobified it. Alright. Tune in for the next one. I like that the ryobification has been complete. Better than ryobify it.